So in this time that we're in, which is actually a time that I'll probably end up teaching about before I retire, a lot of activism. Some people are looking at it as like the third Reconstruction. Lincoln never enacted his plan, so, complete equality was not achieved. And here we are in 2020, and we still actually can see some racial inequalities and some cultural divide. A lot of Caucasian Americans on both ends of the spectrum are actually starting to see some small things that we could change to make things better for all Americans, and they're stepping up to the plate. And I actually heard a few people actually say, my mom or my friend or me or whatever, we were just thinking, are we racist, or were we racist, or what can I do? I hope people don't see me as racist. Now let me ease your mind. If that's you, you're probably not racist, okay? And that's actually kind of complicated. If you are a person that is concerned about racism, being looked at as a racist, or, and especially, and this is the key part, having perpetrated some racist act in the past, if you're concerned about that, you're probably not a racist, because that's evidence that you don't see yourself as superior and other races are inferior. Why would you even think that you might be one? Well, because there are people who aren't racist that have done racist things, or have discriminated. And how is that possible? It's very simple. If people, well-intended people, are operating in a flawed system, they can discriminate because of the system they're operating in. For instance, if you're operating in a system, you're working at a job that, unbeknownst to you, something disproportionately disadvantages a minority, or is unequal in some way, or some of the things that we're looking at in the criminal justice system, some of these things weren't to the people carrying them out, weren't intended to be discriminatory, but actually are. And if you put good people in a flawed system, the system wins every time. So that person who is going about their life just doing their job, just trying to, they might look back at a few actions that they had and be like, wow, am I racist? If you were just operating in a system, yeah, maybe the action was racist, but that doesn't mean you are. What do you think? Let me know in comments.